Hi there. I'm going to demonstrate Stand By Me on the rhythm guitar that we've been doing. If you've been keeping up with us, you know already your G chord, your E minor chord, your C chord, which is only 5 strings, and your D chord, okay, which is only 4 strings. In the chart here, I have indicated D7. So I'm going to play D7 chord. You can look that up on your chord chart and learn it, if you haven't already. Some of you have already. Or, in this context, the D chord will sound fine. See how they sound very similar, and this one, you just play the D chord instead of D7 if you'd like. If you haven't learned your D7 yet, you can do that. Okay, so a couple things here. I'm going to be concerning myself only with the chord symbols on the top of the lead sheet and the bar lines as the rhythm guitarist. Okay, my time signature here indicates 4 beats, 4 counts, 4 down strums for each bar line. Those are basically on the same thing. Those are kind of synonyms, okay? So I'm going to start with the G chord. I've got nothing here. I'm going to start on my first chord symbol. G chord. There's 4 strums, or 4 beats, excuse me. There's another 4 beats, and then I change to E minor, okay? So I'm going to strum G for 8 beats. E minor. There's a bar line. The one on the end counts. This is the next bar. So that's 2 bars of E minor. So that's another 8. I have only 1 bar of C, because I have a C chord. The bar line changes to D7, or D. When I go to the next bar line, I'm back at G again. There's a bar, there's a bar. I've got 2 bars of G. Then they give me a G again, so I've really got 4 bars of G. They put the G again because that's the pattern that repeats over again, okay? So, another thing that's important to do when practicing, when learning, is to have a metronome, okay? There's lots of free ones on your smartphone that you can download. This one is actually not free. I paid for it because it has some extra features. But there's lots of free ones that will just click and give you that beat. It's important to play with a metronome, okay, so that I know that I am keeping a steady beat and not getting faster, rushing, or getting slower, dragging. I want to get to where I can keep a very steady tempo, speed for the beat. Okay, also you can just Google, if you don't want to download one, you can Google the word metronome, and look at that, I've got a metronome right here. Check this out, so there you go, that's what it sounds like. Change the speed here. Okay, I'm doing it at I'm going to do it at 120, if you need to go 100, or 90, or something like that, to where you can play it smoothly. Even slower for now is fine, okay? When we eventually get up to where we can play faster, but for now, slower is fine, okay? And here we go. I will demonstrate. Turn on my metronome on my phone. There we go. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid, no, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me. And it would repeat back to the beginning for the second verse. If you know the song, it repeats all the way back to the beginning. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea. Okay, you see how I'm varying up the strumming pattern there? I started off with a pretty simple 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but then you can do like that video we watched before, some muted strumming. Once you get comfortable doing, our down strums are more simple strumming patterns, then make it up. Make something that sounds good. Make something that sounds good to you. One of the most annoying questions I get is, Mr. Thompson, what's the strumming pattern for this song? Whatever sounds good to you. Okay? If you ask me that, I would answer, well, I would probably do it like this. But you do you. The strumming pattern, make something that's consistent with the metronome, but that sounds good. Okay, so that's Stand By Me.